So I'll just quickly show you the web browser on the Legend. If we just go across to the Bookmarks tab and we can select our shortcut for the Mobile Bone web page there. You can see if you've got shortcuts loaded up, it's fairly quick to actually load the page. Very slick and quick to move around and actually navigate as well, which is quite nice. And as we mentioned earlier, we've actually got multi-touch, so we can pinch zoom just like you can on, for example, the iPhone, and you can see it sort of reflowed the text there to fit the screen. And then we can pinch zoom out, or we can double tap and it will reflow the text to fit the screen, as you can see. And obviously with the optical trackpad we can actually use that to navigate as well, which is quite nice if you wanted to use that instead of actually using the screen and getting your mucky fingers all over the screen, for example. So it's a pretty nice browser. It's a HVGA screen as well, the same as previous Android handsets from HTC. So it's 480 by 320 resolution. So it's you can't really see the text when you zoom fully out, but a quick double tap will get you in and it'll be fairly readable. So to keep you surfing quickly and also to keep all your downloads coming through quite fast, the HTC Legend is equipped with Wi-Fi. You can see at the top there we've got the little Wi-Fi logo. We've also got HSPA on board as well with 7.2 megabits per second down and 2 megabits per second upload speeds. So altogether it's a pretty good phone for connectivity. Bluetooth 2.1 with EDR is also on board, and you can connect a set of A2DP headphones as well if you want to listen to music without wires attached. So I'll just quickly show you the camera on the HTC Legend. It's a 5 megapixel autofocus camera with an LED flash, which is pretty nice. And as you can see on the screen there, you actually use the trackpad to take a photo. So if we just do that, you can see it automatically tells us that the camera's focused with that little green square in the middle. And then from here we can share via Twitter and different things like that, Flickr as well, I suspect. There we go, you can share via Bluetooth as well. That's a new addition. I've not seen that on the HTC Android device before, but you can actually share photos and files via Bluetooth, which is handy. We can upload to Facebook or Facebook for HTC Sense. We can upload to Flickr, and we can send via various different mailboxes that we have set up, or we can send via MMS, Twitter or Picasa. So it's a fairly comprehensive way of sharing your photos once you've taken them on the Legend. You can also go straight into the viewing screen here, so we can see the gallery. We can flick between all the photos that we've taken. It's quite handy, and I expect because of the accelerometer, there we go, it auto rotates, and we can see all the photos and then tap one to open it up full screen. Drop it on its side, and there we go. The HTC Legend has, as you can see, an accelerometer built in. Also has an ambient light sensor and a proximity sensor. And you can do various cool things with it as well. For example, when a call comes in, as you pick the phone up, it actually turns the volume down of the ringtone. Or if you want to completely mute the ringtone, you can just turn the phone on its front and that will mute the ringtone completely, which is quite handy. For those of you that like to use your phone as a navigation device, it's worth noting that the HTC Legend also has a GPS antenna built in and has Google Maps preloaded as well. Plus it has a digital compass, which is quite handy. Unfortunately there's no actual pinch zoom in the Google Maps application, so you have to use these buttons at the side here. But as you can see, it all runs pretty quickly. We're on Wi-Fi at the moment, so it loads up the maps pretty quick, but it's just as quick really with the HSPA connection, which is quite handy. Okay, so I just want to show you the HTC widgets on this HTC Sense device. If we go along to an empty screen here, you can see you can add different shortcuts and things, or just go straight into widgets. We've got quite a healthy selection of widgets to choose from as well, most of which are actually made by HTC. Select, say, we've got loads of different options. We select this one, for example, and that comes straight up on the display there, so you can actually grab that and move it around or delete it. And a nice option on the Legend is that you can actually add more widgets. You can download more from HTC. So there's not very many on there. There's only 6 on there at the moment, but you can just tap on one and download it, and then that'll add that into your widget portfolio, so you can add that to your home screen later on. Okay, so lastly I'm just going to show you the music player. The HTC Legend has an FM radio. Obviously you can also play MP3s on it as well. I've got a cover art view here, as you can see. And you can search music by artist, album, playlist, songs, genres and composers and purchase music. And you can see HTC have brightened everything up as well this time round with nice colourful logos for all the different kinds of things throughout the menus. And then you can just sort of pick a different album, different song, and it'll open it straight up and show you the album art. So it's a fairly nice system to use. You can flick through the music quite easily as well. Pretty handy. And as we mentioned before, it's got a 3.5mm headphone port on the top there. We've got the headphones out now. As you can see, the included ones aren't of the highest quality. I think these would particularly fall out of my ears because of the design, but they'll do, and they've got the 3.5mm headphone port and a built-in microphone as well, with a button for answering calls and skipping tracks and different things like that, as you can see there. So this has been Russ Jeffries from MobileBird and AndroidAuthority.com, and this is the HTC Legend, a new Android device running Android 2.1 Eclair, and this should be out in the shop soon, maybe about April in the UK and Europe. Thanks for watching.